How does it feel, Peli Rifle University, when your Lord and Savior Starbuck is going Archmage? I think it's smarter. FoCuS is too good versus Peli Rifle. I very much like this, especially... Ooh! Look who's exotic now! A Last Refuge Orc Special. Blade Master first, off to the shop, off to the north, onto the creep. Starbuck's not creeping the lab though. That is safer. And that's the Shadow Priest. Nice! Usually amazing versus wolves. Now we don't have wolves, but having healing against the Blade Master, I mean... just makes sense. Blade can do a bit in the north here without creep jacking a mercenary camp. It's just a nice option you got. But I feel like Starbuck chose the right approach in this early game. Safe creep spot, creep manipulation, plus Shadow Priest. It's best of both worlds, except the item. And now he's the one creep jacking. Heisenbug. And he finds the Headhunter. Nice. Good start. FoCuS hurt. Ring of Protection. More armor against the physical damage of the blade is fantastic. Takes the Headhunter, moves away. Is only level 1 though. But as we're creeping on the left hand side, this is also level 2. But since the High Priest was missing, we're still far away from level 3. Tech, rifles. So levels are missing, everything else is seemingly there. And FoCuS, without mirror image, without any items, without crit. How good is this early for him? Last Refuge. A sweet little Blade Master map. There's a lot of damage boosting items. And then we brawl. We have seen 3 human versus orc matches. And none of them were standard. Or the standard that we had a couple of months ago. Starbuck is sacrificing his own level 3. But not by that much, I gotta say, as he's creeping. So he's sacrificing lumber first and foremost, as most of the creeping is done by footmen and militia. Which is not even that necessary. Picks up the scraps from the orc side, as it's just these little trolls. I actually like that. Bit exposed here, and a last hit would be great, but Shadow Priest is such a nice prize. Yellow HP bar gaming. But now you gotta retreat. The shop must/should be up. It's a bit of an unusual movement. Just checking for an expansion, maybe poking. Yeah, he's checking here. Oh, I like that footman. That is some sweet scout footman. And there's a rotation. Okay. Ooh. Shop up. Region scroll. Mountain King. Does make sense. Another option would have been, I guess, a paladin. But if this rifle push doesn't land and you have a Mountain King, you can still pivot into mass casters, even though it's then delayed. And Mountain King, as so often, wrecks orc ground. Low hero levels across the board. Windwalk 2. I wonder if we see a retraining. Careful now. Hex timing. Oh, the classic hex timing. But Mountain King is here to the rescue with the bullseye. Brother. I saw this coming. Not with me. Big item. Big experience as well. The first real test of armies. Usually, you never see this Blade Master Shadowhunter combo. Blade doesn't get the item. It's a big mana potion. This is huge. So many hammers. And they will be targeted at Shadowhunter Blade Master. Rifle cast is coming together. FoCuS gotta lick the wounds, but he is distracting. Orcs love to brawl until the expo is up, but will Starbuck fall for it? Or prioritize the main? That's the question. Human army is pretty bruised actually. As FoCuS got the heal scrolls, that's a big pickup. Units falling left and right. Mountain King shall not fall. He needs to level. You really want the bash. You really want the clap. It feels like FoCuS is distracting wonderfully. Get some free int. Yep, thank you. But now the heroes far away from the base. So who gets the better end of this? FoCuS is losing a lot of units too. Most headhunters gone. It's only raiders. There's no purge. Both bleeding. Who got the better band-aid? I think with more money you can buy more band-aids. It was the big mana potion already. Hex? Too late, isn't it? It looks like it's too late. Invo potion bought, of course. 7 seconds safety. No safety for Shadowhunter and Headhunter. So they need this play again, but they don't have mana anymore. Need an end snare. There's a TP. Archmage doesn't care about the dwarf. He wants to trade. Level up! OMG! Gets the mana, has the mana. Shadowhunter falls. Starbuck out microing FoCuS. Heal scroll. Lovely. Everything back to green. And FoCuS completely falls apart here. This is 35 food only. The Hail List of Marys. But all he got is a Blade Master. All he got is a Blade Master. At level freaking 4. One Raider, 2 Grunts apparently. Reveal. Bolt. More mana. Unfortunate for Starbuck. There was a cooldown on the Stormbolt, but who is supposed to stop this army now? You got a Invo, End Snare, maybe a Hex. Oh, finally gets the kill. That took forever. That was possibly the Hail Mary though. In the meantime, shop. Starbuck will not face an army bigger than 40 food. He's not interested in that expansion. Rare to see. MK, Alta Revive, no Tavern, doesn't have the resources for it. And FoCuS is investing in drinks. If he only could get this one more kill for the heal wave. And that water elemental might just be it. Is it too late though? Needs more potions. Oh, but it's on cooldown for 6 seconds. Couldn't get the lid off. And that is the win. Starbuck, impressive. And this is why having player choice is so strong, because you get map choice. And while FoCuS was very dominant versus Yumiko on regular maps, Last Refuge is an odd one out. And there he was incredibly strong. What's Starbuck gonna do? There is a wonderful, wonderful creep route, which gives you a fast level 3. With militia creeping here, then you walk this path and go for burrows. Is that gonna be allowed? Starbuck already not risking much. Not going for a lab. Rather reserved. Why would you risk anything? You got the lead. You're under no pressure. FoCuS didn't outplay you by any means. It is all more than fine. So you think FoCuS can get this back? FoCuS, while not as good versus human as Lin is, still an absolute force. And, you know, 2 out of the 3 matches went to him between the two. And here it is. Chip damage, chip damage, chip damage. Both want this. It's always a goal of a ranged hero or ranged units to get in a couple of hits. Force healing, for self, for scrolls. Prepare fights for later. And of course we got a tech running. FoCuS has to hide already. This was a very helpful item versus Yumiko. Now we might get it again.
A player's forces are under attack.
We got skirmishes all over. I like this. Defend. No tier 2 though. 4-minute expo? Whoa! Fast expo. I didn't even see... Oh, the 4th farm was hidden on the left-hand side. Oh, but FoCuS has a wonderful idea about this. FoCuS has the best idea about this. He is not in the best spot. No, no. Oh, he feels like he can't push because his army is so hurt. And this is why the chip damage is the best thing you can go for. Because then at the 5-minute, FoCuS is not in fighting position. Archmage by Starbuck also severely hurt. This time clear absence of a Shadow Priest. But he holds. And then he can go for a shop soon. Yep, it's halfway done. Wild state of the game. TC second still. No Fire Lord all in the absence of an Arcane Tower, as an Arcane Tower is relatively close to completion. And it's broken. Nice attack by FoCuS. With very few HP, gets a lot done. Once again also, because of the chip damage towards the Archmage who can only heal up now. But this is of course Starbuck's lifeline. Humans, they tend to explode into 70 food. Very few other races can follow that up. And now, how? How to transition to tier 2 is the big question. Because Expo got up. Okay. But FoCuS has Raiders. And tier 2. And double Beastery. And Raiders. I think this is usually more of a Soin style of life. But this should work. Not perfectly fine. But what's the defense really? What is the defense? Tech has started. 7 minutes in. If this Arcane falls, its floodgates open for the Wolves again. No shockwave just yet. It is just movement speed. But Starbuck's defense is looking really good. 6 footmen, 6 militia. Aiming for surrounds doesn't really work. 2 screen operations. I would say should favor Starbuck. And FoCuS realizes this as well. No all in. We fall back. Expo time. And then we can look forward to some big brawls in the middle of this game. FoCuS diligently moves the headhunters out of the fights. All save there. I think TC might need a speed scroll. Are we lining up a chain lightning? We do, but only level 1. Should just tickle the Archmage. And yeah, great saves on all sides. TC is playing with his life. So is the Archmage. 4 footies. Water Elemental coming. No Stomp. Defend as well. Oh, do we need a Chain Lightning here? This is... yeah, definitely a cancel. Wonderful. Without the Archmage, FoCuS is getting overwhelmed here. Big attack. With so little, he gets so much done. This is sacrifices, no doubt. But you want to rotate out the footmen anyway. Is it better to deny them or throw them into the creeps 100%? Is it best to kick an orc expansion in the butt? I guess so. If FoCuS doesn't find the time to overwhelm now, that was the right call. But FoCuS is finding the time. How good is the fortification? 2 towers. The farms aren't finishing. Uh-oh. Needs the repair now. Starbuck trying to elevate some pressure with the Footman Water Elemental push. That should be able to repair. Or to be repaired. Now a kingdom for a heal ward. First tower down. There's 2 more. Farms don't finish. Starbuck can't go higher than 50. The panda is coming in. Uh-oh. Hit him with the keg. More Breath of Fire. Should be ready. No Drunken Haze. Panda will fall off. He is still a strong hero, but not as strong as a Mountain King is. Sacrificing a lot of mana. Sheer Orc Brute Force. This is 3 kills. 8 supply for FoCuS. Invo Potion. There is a Raider. 2 Raiders still. Archmage goes hunting. Panda falls on the backside. What is this Archmage doing? He has to TP out then, right? But does he? Doesn't get another End Snare. FoCuS is burning his army into the towers. I don't know if that's the greatest call. He doesn't know it either anymore. We're still attacking here. It's ridiculous. I think Starbuck has an easy hold in a 2 against 1 base. Tier 2, tier 2. Oh, FoCuS. That was your entire army. Yeah, chat is speculating if he's maybe a little out of steam. Brother has been gaming for 3 hours. It's not that much, but it was stressful game. And Starbuck on the path of redemption. So the only... there... Since the Mountain King isn't on the field, you could show a bit more presence. Creep the map, try to level. He's just going straight for the creep jack. Forces the town pole, gets level 3 with that. Yeah, FoCuS is not giving up without a fight, that's for sure. Panda can go for base race with Breath of Fire. That is wonderful. In straight up fights, it's really not that good. I mean, it's still good, but it's not Mountain King good. And with Orc, you can find ways back with exactly that play. Shockwave, Chain Lightning, he has Pillage. He's trying to get a better economy. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait! A minute! He just clobbers it down! Panda under the net as well. FoCuS. What? What? The supply is even. The base is broken. This Archmage is in shambles as well. Has a TP. The Raider TC Farseer attack. Out of nowhere. What? Where did this come from? Nobody saw it coming but FoCuS. Nobody saw the potential but FoCuS.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starbuck has gold, but he needs the Panda, he needs an army, he ideally needs the second base again. Oh. FoCuS kicking, screaming, eye poking, hair pulling. And he's still in this game. It's the playoffs, everybody. You don't want to give up a single map. And don't let your teammates down. He probably has the best shot from his entire team versus Fortitude.
A town is under siege.
Even though Fortitude has shown weaknesses versus Night Elf this tournament. Severe weaknesses. Panda didn't get off the ground at all. 4-3. FoCuS's Expo is up. Starbuck rebuilding. It's finished with human. We know. It's fast. What can Starbuck do now? Invis plays. Alright. Wow. Still amazed how he got this town hall in no time. Running, he's fortifying, poking in the main, drawing Starbuck back, maneuver to the middle, play around the cooldowns.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, that is quite some damage from the creeps. What this ogre? What are you like? How are you? We're pushing the base again. Pillage makes you rich. Get into the group. Forget about crypto. Pillage is the real money maker. Almost no repair. FoCuS gets it again on the cost of 2 raiders and a town portal. And his gold advantage is just growing. Obviously, Starbuck's base was erected a lot earlier. Can easily rebuy. But it's only 55 food. Double Kodo. 60 food. Panda. Oh! Could have cancelled a lot. Did not hit too hard. Militia attack here. FoCuS saw that coming. Sends the wolves. That's it. Triple Kodo. 1 has eaten, 2 have eaten. The third one is hungry though. Panda 50%. Still not level 3. He needs that extra kill. Finally, here we go. Now burn him. But it's close to 5 on the Farseer. Yeah, whenever these two guys plays, it goes full distance. And I got a feeling that it won't change today. Still Raiders falling. FoCuS has one goal, and that's the Panda. Freeze a couple of units via Kodo kills. But the heroes are too good. Archmage close to 5 as well. There we go. Oh, Invul Potion could be swapped to the TC, keeping him safe. But that's the fights when you don't face a Mountain King. You got full control as long as there's no Sorks. Supply a little bit misleading. It's even worse than it displays because of the breakers. Deny with the Kodo FoCuS. And that's a Devour. And then the belly is free again. We got Shaman even against the level 3 Water Elemental. I kind of baited him into the Water Elementals, then showed the Shaman. And all that Starbuck has is severely hurt. I struggle to see a way out for Starbuck. While base laming is always an option when you're Orc, for human that's harder. With the Panda, more likely. There is still vision on FoCuS. Starbuck can react at all times, but this Kodo transition worked really well. And yeah, Starbuck is also on one base the entire time. One more kill, and that's it. He got a heal scroll. So way too much. Damage done. FoCuS ties it up. That was the hailest of Marys against that human expo. We all thought that Starbuck got this in the middle of the map. But FoCuS, Raider, Farseer, TC, GG. Have you ever had to deal with two players that both wanted to race switch against each other? How would you deal with that? There's a legendary story about a German league final, an ESL league final, where exactly that happened. And there was no rules against it. So it came down to an admin decision at some point. Since then, we have the rule that prior to the map pick and ban process, you gotta declare your race if asked. I assume you're coming from the StarCraft scene, and I heard that it's a little bit of a topic there. We have this rule for 15 years or so. X-Lord versus Dolorian. Exactly. X-Lord was main Undead. Dolorian was main Night Elf. X-Lord switched... No. Dolorian switched to Orc versus Undead. But X-Lord switched to Human versus Orc. So it was round and round and round it goes. Because it never ended. We go back to the Farseer, of course. No Blade Masters anymore. That experiment on Last Refuge failed. And Starbuck, 2 farms so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Early Shadow Priest against the Wolves. Yep, always a big fan of the Shadow Priest when they are available. One of the reasons why we pick Echo Isles here. Can you switch race every map? Nope. It goes for the entire series. So you declare your race and hope you get the matchup you want? Yes. I mean, it's an educated guess. And very few people switch races. So. Tame beginnings. Tame beginnings. We got the chain lightning up. We got the aura up. Orkburrow's fragile. It was a 2-farm tech. Fastest tech human can go for. How thin are the paper walls of the burrows really? We only have one water elemental for the time being. FoCuS Busy at the shop, still creeping up. Not worried at all. This took a lot of HP off of him. Doesn't want to directly engage. And yeah, we give up the burrow. We have a lot of piercing damage here. Goes on the cost of a headhunter, but that seems fine. We don't use the town portal early. Shop is still skipped. This ruins the shop timing quite a bit, we gotta say. As no peon was evacuated, also no lumber harvesting the entire time. But again, then, this Cloak of Shadows is so much utility. You need the selves now. I think regardless of getting a burrow, or like he didn't get a burrow, still a successful late early game, early mid game for Starbuck. Despite the levels. But yeah, that Voodoo Lounge, man. That Voodoo Lounge delay is gonna kneecap him for the time being.
A player's forces
Wolf?
are under attack.
Ha. Rifles come. Mountain King. Starbuck trying it with tempo. And why not? His opponent is weak at the moment. Are we rushing across? It's 5 militia. Nope, just marketplace for now. Starbuck has two options. Either push hard or go for an Expo tier 2. We rarely see it these days. And FoCuS is recovery. Lots of healing going on. Bigger summons on both sides. We sent the militia back. All good. Long rifles. Priests. All coming together. Kind of mana stealing's good. But mana is in general not good. That beastery is up for grabs. You need to stop this attack. You need this beastery. Farseer getting hammered away. Want of mana stealing, water elemental, but time bought. Necessary time bought. We got stomped for the first time in a while. Chain lightning up, but only level 1. No shockwave on map 5 of the human versus orc day. And now we got Clap City versus Storm City. Can you reach? Priest has arrived. Triple water elemental. Stormbolt on the cow. Need some time. Potion. Anything. Couldn't reach. TC down for Starbuck. He's getting closer and closer to his first win in the playoffs. The group stage MVP, but can he? Needs to keep the hero safe. There's a level 2 chain lightning with Starbuck's name on. Aims on the priest, rightfully so. You have to take care of that healing, but the Mountain King's hammers are so strong. TC is gonna be back in a bit. Maybe it was smart to let him die. But Mountain King gonna have clap and bash in no time. The chain lightning! Oh my god, FoCuS with the potion once again. Starbuck still getting kills here, but the TC is back. Hunting. Still hunting. This is potentially 3 kills. What can Starbuck make in the meantime? Ensnare's flying. Wolves hungry. It looked so good. But FoCuS, with all his 22 years of competitive Warcraft experience, finds a hole again. And we're down to a somewhat even game. The problem for Starbuck is, for FoCuS is TC mega underleveled, of course. The good thing for FoCuS is all that fighting on the back of a second base. FoCuS is just evading death today. Unreal.
is under siege.
We have another water elemental. But FoCuS is here. How many end snares? Oh, ignoring the water elemental. Probably didn't have the damage. Of all things, he's attacking the Mountain King. Gets him! So this Expo traded for the hero. Both win conditions down. Both win conditions down. FoCuS needs a second base. Starbuck needs a carry MK.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now it's time to level the cow. No cancel, right? Yeah, he's out of resources. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That is so much gold gone. Archmage will get level 4. Fast CS on the way to 5. Shop control, Echo Isles, you know it. This is a weak Orc army for the time being. You need to buy time for the resources to come in. How do you distract your opponent? Or is your opponent distracted enough by that hero kill because you want to push next time you push with the Mountain King 3? Delayed 12. Thank you for the 3-month resub. Your support means the world. Thank you. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Starbuck has no breakers, by the way. He's facing a Stomp TC close to level 3 with no spell breakers. How are you supposed to stop the bull? FEB! Thank you for the raid. And then Invis Wolves will run circles around you.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starbuck's in trouble. It's not unwinnable, but he definitely is in trouble. And hiring a berserker, it feels like he knows.
A player's forces are under attack.
Heal scroll invul on FoCuS 5 and 3. Oh, Invis Archmage with the invul, love it. Triple heal scroll on FoCuS. Oh my god. That is so much healing. Food lead, triple scroll, full mana, 5-3, no breakers. If Starbuck loses, Fortitude has to all kill Team Moon after he all killed Team Happy and all killed Team 120. Stops the TC, but how do you stop the Horde on 2 bases, 3 heal scrolls, level 5? Oh my god, Chain Lightning 3, the Stomp is massive, Archmage needs the potion to stay alive. I think this is rather hopeless, isn't it? If he keeps the TC alive, yep, here is the massive, massive, massive AoE. He's still got 2 heal scrolls. Look at him go. Hail Mary, TC, Stomp, heal scroll, the save. He's throwing the kitchen sink at this TC and he finally gets it. Shop, not coming up though, careful. This is not over yet. The Archmage is still alive, but everything is bruised. Heal scroll in 30 seconds. Can he survive till the heal scroll is available in the shop? Chain, lightning, double kill. They both want it. They both, actually, FoCuS doesn't even need it. He could get the TC back from the tavern, and then he got aura. Starbuck did his best. Here he is. Bull to the rescue. TP as well. And the Mountain King. How do you save the Mountain King? There is a TP, but on the Archmage. No mana, no more currently. Starbuck stemming against the defeat. He doesn't want to go 0-3 in the group stage after going like 5-0 in the playoffs after he went 5-0 in the group stage. Heal scroll available. Invo potion also for Starbuck. Fighting for survival. But if the dwarf dies, or anything really, then Starbuck dies. TP out by FoCuS. He lost a lot. FoCuS gets out. Whew, big losses at the end. The fact that Starbuck is alive is remarkable. The human army is fighting back. Shop still up. Expo pushable. No fortification. And FoCuS has to lick his wounds. Fast. Close to 5-5. Unbelievable that Starbuck is alive. The TC FoCuS fire. His semi-final life depended on the TC FoCuS fire. Now this was the last fight had 3 heal scrolls. Now we have 0, but what we have is mana potions. And that's a lot of AoE. Maybe he can heal against that with the scroll, but I don't think so. Level 4 on the TC, even supply, stops the water elementals from attacking. Good damage mitigation. Gotta be careful. FoCuS, no items at all. Our overlay crashed. I don't know why. Nice ensnare. Sorry about that. We'll try to get it back. Rifles falling left and right. I have no information about what's available. No clue. Doesn't matter. FoCuS. He had to survive this fight and this fight only. If he holds here, it's over. Stormbolt, Chain Lightning. Both murders Archmage here. Not getting caught by another Raider. And Snare at the ready. Berserker and Grunt versus Archmage. Needs a TP, potion, anything. FoCuS coming with mana. Pushes it up. Mauler. Mauler to the rescue. Level 5 Mountain King is usually the win condition. Can you hold against this Mountain King? You need to take care of his mana. This is the last rifle here. Level 6! And that's level 3 wolves, right? I can't see Earthquake here. No, 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 no. FoCuS again on the verge of dying after the fight at the shop. Starbuck also dodged the death twice. But now, with the second base, it looks like everything's in order again. And Snare. Right clicks. Chain Lightning decapitates the old man. Falls off the horse. Dwarf next. Starbuck 0-3 in the playoffs if there's no Mountain King miracle. That's what you need. A mighty, mighty miracle. TC surrounded. No way. Level 5, but no level 6. Storm faster than Stormbolt. Has a potion. Next potion is on cooldown. Priest! Ah! TCMK, the carries! He dies! And that's it. Starbuck is dead. Losing back-to-back maps versus FoCuS. And maybe FoCuS is the sweeper. Maybe FoCuS all kills here today. FoCuS PoCuS with some crazy magic takes it home against match points with a no HP FoCuS. Holds 2 pushes and brings it back. FoCuS against the world. Starbuck out. It's all down to fortitude again. You can't write the story any better.